Hey y'all, it's me, Dree. So I started my day and I was feeling into the collective energy, and I could definitely see that something complex was starting to build here. So I've been working with this oracle deck behind the scenes, and I just thought I would bring it into my collective pool to see if maybe it could add some insight to what my tarot is saying. So you'll have to let me know in the comments if you like the addition and if I should integrate them into my regular pools. But what I'm picking up on here is it's like something has been sitting under the surface. It hasn't been fully addressed, and now the energy around it, it's all starting to move. So we start with the first column here. I've got the full moon, the Four of Swords reversed, and the Ace of Swords. So these cards tell me that there was a cycle that did not close when it was supposed to. And that created stagnation, exhaustion, and even maybe restless energy. It was something sitting, but it wasn't moving. And then clarity comes in. This is truth, realization, or communication that cuts through and makes something so clear that it is undeniable. And then the oracle. I've got round table, bridge, church, and avalanche. So this situation, it's happening within a shared space. There are conversations, attempts to communicate, attempts to come together, but there is structure and belief systems that are also present. And once the truth comes out, it triggers a chain reaction. So I'm getting here that truth, it breaks through a delayed ending, and it sets off a chain reaction that cannot be contained, because next we get the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Coins reversed, and the Queen of Cups reversed. This is an emotional offering that's present, something that feels like connection, joy, or the start of something very meaningful. But self-worth, that's off in this energy. There is undervaluing, maybe overgiving, definitely emotional imbalance. That's with this Queen of Cups reversed. So even though the offering, it's real here, it's not fully being experienced clearly. Because then we get foggy glasses, the tree, sunrise, and hummingbird. These cards tell me There is distortion around this situation. Perception is foggy, unclear. It is not grounded. But the shift, that comes through grounding. From coming back to stability, to roots, and to what it is that is real. And once that happens, clarity, a new beginning, and a lighter emotional state. So yes, I just wanted to read those words. I'm still getting used to the cards, but so yeah, a real emotional offering is present, but distorted perception and imbalanced self-worth are clouding it until grounding restores the clarity. So from there we land the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords reversed, and Death. So this is conflict, hostility, tension. It's something that caused real damage. And it's no longer being ignored. This is regret, emotional weight, and something that is now being faced head on. And because of that, this ends. Then we get the ball and chain, the diamond ring, third person, and snowflake. So with these, I'm getting this, whatever ended, it was heavy. You were bound, attached. It was difficult to move out of. There is another influence present. The situation is not stable. So a heavy and conflicted situation with additional influence present that was tied around some sort of agreement or commitment. It reaches a point of awareness that it forces a complete and irreversible ending. And what do I see from there? I've got the Two of Coins, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups. This is juggling, back and forth, trying to manage what is still being processed. This is heartbreak. I'm not getting that it's romantic. I'm getting that it's the emotional impact of this realization. And it's you coming to terms with what was seen and what was understood. And this is very much still active, but The Nine of Cups here, it stands separate. We just broke down those two cards, but this Nine of Cups, this is fulfillment, satisfaction, emotional contentment. These are two very different energies that are present at the same time within this entire situation. Then we get to the ring. Woman. Stars. Gears. So this tells me what the Nine of Cups is. This is a relationship or cycle that is present. It aligns with the fulfillment energy from the Nine of Cups. And this tells me that things are working, aligning, and coming together with timing. And the emotional impact is still being processed. While a separate aligned energy of fulfillment is present at the same time. And this aligned energy, this is where we can be specific. This is female energy, literally. This is a woman. Wishes do come true. The last column here, I've got the Two of Cups, the Six of Coins, the Knight of Cups, reversed. So with this, I'm getting that there is a connection here. Mutual feelings, an exchange, something that seems to be in sync. But it is not being handled in a balanced way. There is inconsistency and lack of follow through. And this energy leads us to the stork. The white wolf. The seed. And the stork. Yeah. This is not a direct path. It's one that unfolds over time. There is potential here, but it is still developing. And you are being guided to trust your instinct. Because the situation within this surrounding dynamic it's actively shifting and evolving right now. So a real connection with potential is present, but imbalance and inconsistency That's requiring patience and trusting your instinct as the situation continues to evolve. And the bottom of the deck energy, I've got Justice reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Star. So these tell me there was an imbalance within the situation, and it was not handled fairly. And from that place, a new spark enters your field. And that spark, it leads into healing. And then I've got Stepping Stones, Celtic Knot, Ladybug, and the Crow. So these cards tell me that this new energy that is still present and possible, it unfolds step by step. With awareness and recognition, and it leads into something stable and lasting. So with that, oh no, these were on the bottom. Truth came in here, and it disrupted whatever it is that was being held in place. And then a heavy situation reached its breaking point, and it ended. That ending, it created emotional impact that is still being processed. And at the same time, there is a separate aligned energy already moving and connecting. And this energy, it unfolds step by step with awareness and with clarity. So what I'm really getting here is that once the truth is seen and the ending is accepted and integrated, your path forward, it aligns naturally into something steady, healing, and something that is meant to build. So that felt like a long one. The Oracle definitely makes it long. But that's the message that I have for y'all today. So if you like the Oracle, let me know and send me your energy so I can really start to get into it more. Maybe I'll have to condense my spreads into fewer columns or something, but we'll figure it out. And just remember, where there is love, there is light. I'll see you guys in the next one.